Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano, hunted them down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be? Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible. I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Kaldwin.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Kaldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No. Someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Kaldwin, your rightful Empress, Delilah Kaldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
My dearest niece, hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Yuhorn Jacob Kaldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Little sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown. My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Kaldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Kaldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you, but that's over. Hear me, all of you. Your rightful Empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Kaldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Can't still my heart. You are for a man of your age. And how long had you hidden the mark of the outsider? I expect it's a wonderful story.
I'll lock him in the Empress's chambers, and then I'll bring him to Coldridge Prison until his trial. My father lost it all. Sent me to the City Watch, one step above begging. Think I had to take your orders? Corvo Atano, son of a Zirconan tradesman.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lord Corvo, what happened?
That'll be all, Captain Mayhew.
Oh!
That's the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half? There's a legend in the City Watch. The Empress's last resort, the safe room inside your daughter's chambers, is holding enough gold to buy an island. And they say this is one of the only 2 keys.
What happened? Alexei, the throne room, Emily. Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here. Dunwall always has a way of turning sour, just as soon as you get comfortable. Delilah took...
Is Lady Emily all
There's a
right?
coup underway. Emily is... she's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Maybe through Emily's safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for you. Get away, and help Emily.
I'm sorry, Captain Mayhew. Goodbye.
Hey, it's Cafe.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos. This should reek. Hey! Disloyal dogs.
Yo, it's Dan. My boy.
These bastards are working with Ramsay and the Duke of Serkonos. Really go for a whiskey or something? Maybe one of the 2 penny drinks. Disloyal dogs.
As we both know, whoever's killing off my detractors is doing so for calculated effect, undermining me. The Crown Killer is being guided by someone. But who? Tomorrow's the anniversary of Mother's death. A sad day for us both. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've protected me, and taught me how to protect myself. You've helped me see what was right for the people of the Empire. We drained the flooded district, fought back the gang.
Throne room blocked off, we should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramsays once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
Sup.
Ramsay's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's anyone else's fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsay is too dangerous to be left in play. What does he think, I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some.
Where are you hiding?
You just staff. Stared.
Nothing will stop me from bringing you home, Emily. Anton Sokolov made this lock. Out into the world once more. How many people had forgotten this mask? I'd better take these. Samuel Beechworth made this. Wonder what advice he would have about today.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness?
The reserves won't help against Delilah, even if I had a way to carry it all out of here.
Boring old history.
I'll need this.
The precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart.
I need to lock Ramsey inside the safe room so we can't cause any more trouble. I've got to deal with Ramsey.
A crisis come and passed, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress. I put your lives to the challenge.
Now you've got what you wanted, Ramsey. The Imperial Suite atop Dunwall.
Stories. And only she.
Until I understand this, I have to go into hiding. I should make my way to the docks. I used to listen while Emily and her governess Callista read from this book. I'm glad she wasn't here to see Emily driven out of Dunwall Tower. I've got to get out of Dunwall. What do I have to do to get Emily back? What do I have to become? Traitorous dog. The city is crawling with the Duke's men. I need to find a ship.
Listen up. I have bad news. Ramsey's missing. Corporal Moore checked the royal quarters, and Corvo Attano has apparently fled the tower. We've got to find him. That's it. You've got your orders. Spread out and find the fugitive. We're in this with the Duke of Serkino, sink or swim. There's no way to turn back now.
Attention Dunwall citizens. As of today, Delilah Caldwin is our new empress. All hail Delilah, first of her name.
Further, Corvo Attano is now wanted for treason. Any of you found harboring the Royal Protector will be fined and arrested.
People of Dunwall, stay in your homes. You're advised to stay indoors during this time of unrest.
Hello? That's Corvo Attano! I love that he does this in crown. End of the road for you! Damn you! Hey, what's happening now?
Body?
You ready?
Here? Huh? What? Road is blocked.
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
Ha! Oh! Take it! Hey, where do you think you're going? You know what to do. He won't go far. You're done. Come on. He's wounded. Let's finish him. You're dead. Take this! Let's see what we can.
Lord Atano, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. Delilah was born a pawn, but now she's got the throne. 15 years ago, the assassin Daud could have warned you about her if you'd bothered to ask, but you were too busy for questions. Times have changed, Corvo, and you haven't been watching the dark corners of the world. Maybe living in a palace has made you soft. What happens when you push a man farther than he ever thought he could go? Does he snap? And what happens when he tries to go home? Maybe you'll finally learn what it feels like to kill an Empress. Daud could have told you about that, too.
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. Now I'm going to save my daughter and win back her throne. There you...
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
There's no one quite like Delilah. I watched her pull herself up from blood and filth, until she was in a position to steal from the wisest scholars in the Empire. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes fawning sycophants of those around her, all of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game. She took all the abuse the world could deal out, and now she has a crown. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Maybe I got lazy. Fell asleep at my post. Somehow everything I love is at risk. Again. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. For over 3 decades, I've lived in a palace, watching over the people I love. I've had an empress die in my arms, and raised another from birth. Who would have thought I'd come back home, the most wanted man in the Isles, following the trail of a monstrous killer? What would that 18-year-old think of me now?
Must be cursed. You're up.
All right, you've explained part of it. What were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermire Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermire was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Not just yet.
All right. It's your show.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
Few allies.
Time to head into the city?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Addermire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkonos spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Addermire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
No, careful! What ship is that out there? You know the skipper? Time when I could go to sleep without Let's see what you've got. As if things aren't bad enough. Now I gotta be on the lookout for something. Wouldn't miss that.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to the political assassination.
Hey, come here.
Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former Royal Protector, Corvo Attano. The Grand Serkonos
Come in. If you've found this place, I'll trade with you.
And new workers on the streets of Karnaca.
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your ear.
Enjoy the air here. I, for one, ain't selling fermented.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. What's the matter? All right. My last coin's gonna be Brian Haggerty's again.
I'm a wanted man again. Welcome home.
Please, you gave me no choice. A little puss is all right.
Fellow Serkonans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin
The
III.
familiar parts of the city are starting to feel dodgy. That's no way to live.
Now royal consort, the Empress. absence, I have the following
Careful with that sword.
We used to
The
make
Grand
good
Guard won't like it.
Grand Guard shake down.
severe in recent memory.
Wall of light. From the time of the rat plague.
This head of yours is worth its weight.
Someone there? More Grand Guard soldiers. Best to avoid. Away!
Time to collect this bounce. Let's finish it!
Come back here! Step back! Scratch me down!
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute.
All right, Chop. Bad move.
I definitely heard something. Better check.
You aren't going anywhere! It's no use running!
Whole family's stunned to death.
Ever been to that saloon, Apollo's? Shooting dice or
It's all around them.
Think you're being quiet?
Hello? Show yourself.
Anybody?
You won't get away!
They searched the whole place. They don't have time for that.
I'm not impressed!
What just happened?
I'll be wiped!
It's you and...
The Duke has repeated the Lord Regent's mistake.
Hey, what happened here?
Addermeyer. My best chance for tracking down the Crown Killer. The place used to be a solarium for the idle rich where they flocked for rejuvenation treatments. It was founded just after the plague hollowed out Dunwall a decade and a half ago. Alexandria Hypatia is chief alchemist, and whether Anton Sokolov is still there or not, she's going to give me the answers I need.
Someone there? Bastard!
Mr. Bowe, you get another ship without pay.
Let's see. What was it? Time to collect this
And my 3-year-old has been coughing dust.
Stop! I'm not impressed. You won't get away!
Someone there?
Hey! Who is... Don't let him escape! I'll be right there! Take it! I'll be wiping off your blood later! No! Let me show you!
The Duke of Serkonos.
That sounded like...
Come on, let's finish this. No use. It's cute.
The key might be in Hypatia's office.
Must be hiding close.
know something. I'm not seeing things.
Bad move!
You're Hamilton? Why did they lock you up? You know something?
I swear, I know what I saw. Hooded. I just caught a glimpse. So much hate in the eyes. As if the world needed more of that. I'm not seeing things. I hope they didn't steal my notes. I need to go back to my room.
I've never seen blood flies this bad.
Gotten something.
Yes, tear at me!
Payment for all the throats you ripped open.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindosh, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents.
That's the watchtower.
Come back!
Personnel, remember. Changes and watchtower operations.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Yes. Let's head out for the dreadful whale.
You didn't find Sokolov.
No, but I killed Hypatia.
You what?
She was the crown killer. The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her. She wasn't even aware of it.
And Sokolov?
He's been moved to the home of a man named Kirin Jindosh.
The Duke's grand inventor. They say he's a genius.
They die like anyone else. I need Anton Sokolov, but he's missing. Held by another inventor named Karen Jindosh, who no doubt wants whatever secrets Sokolov holds in his head. Jindosh is the mad inventor who brought clockwork killing machines to Karnaca. They say he's got the most brilliant mind in the Isles, and it may be true, but a smart man wouldn't be standing in my way. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and kill the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
Anton back here, safe and sound. It's time to go get Sokolov.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go.
Ready?
I am.
All right, let's get underway. Jindosh is important to the Duke's inner circle. The Grand Guard watches his mansion, harassing people who look like trouble.
You said there's a wall of light cutting off access to the carriage station.
Yes, but there's a black market shop nearby. They sell on the sly. Ever use a rewiring tool?
Yes, but it's been years.
Good. Get past the wall of light, then ride the carriage to where Jindosh lives. And there's a reason people are afraid of his mansion.
I'll see you after it's done.
Corvo, take care of this crazy man and his clockwork soldiers, then bring Sokolov back. He means a lot to me.
This is the Duke. I just awoke from a dream. Red wave, someone rising up. I'm gonna smash Karnaca. finish this! Jelly and our bones settle in the muck. For those poor fools who make their trade on the water, I wish them luck.
When the Grand Guard go into the place and see it packed solid with blood flies.
What's going on here?
No! Help me! Someone! Hey! Where do you think you're going? Someone protect me! I bet you've been living a soft life! Right! Guards! Someone!
You there!
Someone shooting at that noise! This won't take long!
Down, old man.
My arm!
Come on!
I'll cut you shouldn't have wandered outside without bodyguard!
I'll kill you for that! My arm!
Malcontents are saying that our bridges are crumbling, that people are leaving our cities. But as I look out from the windows of the Grand Palace, I know these are lies. Draconis is a land of riches. Yes, some people are poor, they're lazy. It's true that across our capital city, there are abandoned buildings full of blood flies. There have always been blood flies. There always will be. It's the way of the world. Things rot, fall apart.
See Jindosh's mansion from here. The carriage line is blocked. I'll have to unlock the gate.
What? You're not going anywhere.
I wonder who that...
You and me now. Come on! Damn you! All right, son. About it! For you. Bounty is standing in my way. You hide everything. You're gonna pay for him. I'm hurt. End of the road. You. Don't get away. Is someone there? No mercy. I'm sure. Can't escape.
You ready? Still, bastard. Let's see what you got. For a fight. My leg. Get hurt. Bad move.
Still. I've known people like Jindosh. Broken children who... Jindosh, it's time to pay for what you've done, and maybe I can find Sokolov. the space behind the walls.
Do you think this thing can see what we're...
No. When they're like this... Huh.
The machine has entered combat.
One of my clockwork soldiers from the sound of it. Surprising.
Jindosh.
My home is always open. It's one of my great curiosities, seeing how the common mind navigates shifting rooms. I'm Karen Jindosh, but you must know that. I invite you to continue, stranger. Just come up the stairs. Meet with me face to face in the gallery.
Barred from the other side.
Slaughter my guards. Now that I see you, I work. Until then. Clockwork soldiers, there's a deep over at my home. Bag indicates that the machine is... Don't that your last one, the last vision to behold, is a work of scientific industry. In the very pinnacle of invention for the machine. Ah, you've managed to deactivate my wall of light. Triggering electrostatic discharge. Stand clear.
Step aside! Give the machine some
Search
space!
protocol. Quarry lost. The machine has lost its quarry. Playback indicates... I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself. The machine sees someone behind it. Enemy attack. Closer and closer. And I'm waiting. At Royal Protector. Or explosive that just went off. One of my clockwork. For mercy! Detached. Magnetic. Better. In the end. And so ends the execution of foe. Fail. I made this place for luxury and spectacle, I suppose, but it's more than that. This place is a testament to engineering itself.
Come out, wherever you are.
Ah, I sense you. That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting. Lost enemy. The machine has entered combat. Playback for forward strategy ahead. Playback for combat protocol 6. Combat was now the machine is now relying on our systems. For combat protocol, the machine is lost its course. Okay, shut it down.
Somehow I got out of that alive.
You're quite close now. I can't remember any other visitor getting so far. Do you feel pride? Anticipation?
I hit hard.
Entering combat state.
You won't get away!
Enemy
Step aside!
How did you do that? According to the scales beneath the floor and my acoustic quite quickly.
Holy shit!
Military profile.
Let's finish!
Playback for unambiguous enemy. It's an older machine. Body detection. Body. Cooling down. Quarry lost. Displays of some mechanism detached. Playback for combat protocol. You've been one of my clockwork soldiers. I have questions about that. Must I have you restrained? You're too good at destroying my masterpieces. Each one costs a fortune, you know. That mask you wear is exquisite. I detect Piero and Joplin. Needed, didn't you? But I don't know. There's another style to have one I don't recognize. I suppose I should make a list of all my possessions being destroyed. Be careful. This was devised to test the limits of the clockwork soldier.
What's going on?
If you're really looking for Sokolov metal, it's around here somewhere. Standing by. Navigation. Assessment 67. The unit will demonstrate adaptability. Assessment chamber reconfiguring. Standing. By. Playback indicates criminal profile. That's it. Combat protocol 8. Displays if the machine is successful at putting down the culprit. Playback for combat protocols. Playback for unambiguous enemy. Combat protocols. Combat protocols. Overheating. Stop overheating. Now, etched. alternative tactical mode. Enemy at back. Enemy at rear playback. Playback indicates lost enemy.
Sokolov.
Corvo, only you could have come this far.
Megan helped me find you. We need to leave.
Jindosh has plans for an army of his clockwork soldiers. He can't be permitted to build it.
He won't. I'll be paying him a visit momentarily.
Now what?
Safest to take Sokolov back to the carriage before confronting Jindosh.
Adapting to layout. The machine has completed another full instruction set. Do this in case the party is discovered. Alternative tactical mode.
All right. At least Sokolov is safe. Now for Jindosh.
I repair broken mining equipment.
I suppose Sokolov is now safe and sound. And yet here you are again, back for more. Playback criminal profile. Enemy evasion.
Barred from the other side. Aramis Stilton? It's a long way down.
Detection state.
Kieran Jindosh.
You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory in the United States. Please, try not to damage anything. Clockwork soldier, dispatch this intruder. Okay, enemy encountered. Wooden playback from your last. Well, at this place, someone's been beaten by one of my machines. That's it. Closer and closer. I'm waiting. Playback for detection registered. Playback indicates criminal profile. At last, Lord Protector.
Jindosh.
You realize you're only the second person to set foot in this room, the most sophisticated laboratory. Miles, please try not to damage anything as you die. Unauthorized presence. Playback for unambiguous enemy. When displays, search is underway. Switching to alternative tactical mode. Playback indicates lost enemy. Playback.
We're moving at last, but where is Jindosh?
I feel...
Combat Protocol 6.
You don't deserve the gift of magic.
You did it. How is he?
Frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
All right. Again, but it feels different.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The Outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
I told you when you're older. How's next year?
You said that last year. Jessamine is younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business? Well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
games in the tower, but at night I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
I didn't forget. Would you like to tell me who did? We were just playing.
Memory Jessie. Who is your
It was her. Delilah's life. She broke it.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now, it's your turn.
My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
The sentence is served that you'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination? When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name, the next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Even in the void, if only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous. As obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.